One day, I will tell my story. But that's not for now. My heart, my hope is to always encourage everyone who's going through their struggles. Yes, I have been through it also, but that's for another day. Today I'm going to talk to you about find your rhythm. I want to give you a little background before I start. So I woke up one morning and I had all these songs in my heart. And I was like, I got to write this down. And I realized that these are topics that I teach when I'm helping women especially to find their rhythm. So I had to dig deep to really understand what rhythm was, right? And here's what I discovered. Because I knew God had to be a part of this somehow, right? So here's what I discovered. That God is the source. Truth, the word of God, is the standard. Alignment is our position in God. And guess what's the result? Rhythm becomes the result. And you know what else? Rhythm can be confidence. It can be identity. It can be joy. It can be peace, contentment, and so much more. It's when you just don't feel whole. What is it? That's how you find your rhythm. So from all of that, a whole series was birthed. The Find Your Rhythm series. So I have Find Your Rhythm after divorce. How could I do it? How could I know about that? Well, guess what? Yvette's a 2-time divorcee. So that's how I know about that. I have Find Your Rhythm for life when you have no confidence. And then the latest is Find Your Rhythm when life changes you. But I'm not even content with that title, because once I had a cancer diagnosis, my life was interrupted. So what we're going to talk about today is find your rhythm when life interrupts. Y'all ready? Let's go. I'm going to try to stay seated. I'm having a hard time. I'm ready to stand up and run already. There's a moment after everything changes, when the noise quiets down, the appointments slow down, the calls become fewer, and you're left with a question no one really prepares you for. Now what? Because life doesn't feel the same. Your body may feel different. Your energy level for sure may be different. Even your thoughts feel different. And if you're honest, you're trying to figure out how to be you again. And sometimes beneath the smiles, the appointments, beneath the I'm okay, there's a quiet question inside. What's going on? Like Marvin Gaye. Not just around me, but within me. But here's what I want to offer you today. Maybe the goal is not to go back to who you were. Maybe this is about learning how to move forward into who you are becoming, like this song from Israel Houghton, Moving Forward. Because rhythm is not about everything being perfect. Rhythm is not about everything going back to normal. Rhythm is about learning how to flow again, even when life has changed, even when life interrupts. Because sometimes the rhythm isn't fast. Sometimes the victory is simply learning to breathe again. And for some of us, we've been trying to force the old rhythm, trying to keep up with who we used to be, trying to match the pace that no longer fits. But what if your rhythm didn't leave you? What if it just changed? What if this moment isn't the end of your life, but an invitation to rediscover it differently and beautifully again? Because life has a soundtrack, and sometimes after everything you walk through, the music changes, the tempo changes, the pauses become longer, the moments become deeper, And the songs that once carried you don't always hit the same anymore. But that doesn't mean your life has lost its music. It simply means you're learning a new rhythm. You're learning how to listen again to your body, to your mind, to your spirit. And maybe a part of finding your new rhythm is allowing yourself to receive from others again. Maybe this is the season where lean on me means something different now. Maybe strength isn't always being the one holding everything together. Maybe strength is allowing yourself to lean too. You're learning what matters, what doesn't, what stays, what no longer belongs, and that is rhythm. So if you find yourself asking, why don't I feel the same? Why can't I do what I used to do? Why does everything feel different? I want you to hear this. You are not broken. You are becoming. This journey may not have sounded like the music you would have chosen. But somehow, you're still here. Still moving, still becoming. You didn't lose your life. You're learning how to live it with a new awareness, a new strength, and a new rhythm. And one day, you'll notice you're not just surviving anymore. You're breathing deeper. You're standing stronger. You're showing up as someone who knows what it took to still be here. And in that moment, you won't just say, I made it. You'll say, I celebrate me. I celebrate my strength, my journey, my growth. I celebrate me. Yeah. Because you didn't lose your life. You found a new beat, a new purpose, a new perspective. You found your rhythm. And it belongs to you. Yes, you are one of a kind, uniquely created. So go forward, my brother. Go forward, my sister, and dance as if no one is watching. Dance.